What's up everybody, it is Marvel Nerd 2015 here. And what we're going to be doing today is creating Iron Man Mark 85 and of course Tony Stark. So many of you guys suggested I make the Iron Man Mark 85 suit in the past, so I just decided to create him. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit lazy, it's just I'm not really feeling too well today. So please bear with me. So now finally, let's just get straight into the creation. Once you have gotten into any available character slot, the first thing you're going to do is go to basic information and of course name him. So his name is Iron Man Mark 85. There you go. You can add a backstory, but I don't. For his alignment, just use good and lawful. And for his abilities, you could give him martial arts, but I'm going to give him a sword and make it red to kind of simulate, his nanotech. And you're also going to give him a psychic boom. Also a laser blast, make that blue. And you're going to give him a force field because he does use one in the movie. And his final ability is flight. Okay, so for his skin color, just use this peach skin color. Death style doesn't really matter, and for his transformation style, just use smoke. Okay, so now that you have done that, go into armor. You're going to give him wrist armor. Make it this one of the darkest reds and use like this dark texture. It makes everything dark. You're also going to give him gloves. Again, do the same for that. And also interior pads. Again, the same color. Just get out of here and go to chest armor. So for chest armor, you are going to give him a belt and use like this gray color and use the lost texture because it makes it look shiny. So there you go, very nice. You are going to give him center armor. Again, make it this red color. And of course the same texture. Same for upper armor. And you're actually going to give him X armor, which I rarely ever use. So there you go, same color. Now go to emblem. Give him a shield emblem. And you're actually going to make it this like blue color. I think that works perfectly. And use the glow texture. You're gonna edit the edges, and you're just gonna use this like gray color. Moving down to the mask, you are gonna give him a no mouse head mask. Make it this kind of like gold color. Definitely not the glow texture, but you are gonna use like the shiny texture that we used for the belt. And you are gonna add lenses, and then make them the same color as the arc reactor, and again the glow texture. Just like the Hulkbuster suit I made last year, you are going to give him a hood, give him the normal hood, and make it the same red colors. Okay, so going over to boots, you are going to give him tall super boots, and make them again the same red color. You're almost done, and I think the suit is actually coming along pretty well. So again, use the same gold color, and the same texture. You're going to go down to leg armor, give him knee pads of course, and use this gray color. And the texture, the shiny texture. Alright, so there you go. Now we have created the Iron Man Mark 85 suit. Let's just move on to Tony Stark. Once you have swapped identities, go over to basic information and name him. So his name is Tony Stark. I guess you can put Endgame. I actually based this off of the appearance of when he met his father, Howard Stark. Skin color is going to be that same peach. So a jacket is the first thing you're going to give him. You can give him an open coat. I think that works best and it looks most accurate. So you're going to use like the darkest blue color and use this texture to make it darker. I guess you can always use black, but in the movie it kind of looked a bit more of like a blue. So you're actually going to follow the same formula for the pants. Just give him normal pants. Again, same formula. Okay, so go to shirts. And give him just a v-neck and make it this like white color. I was trying to find a good texture for it, but there was really nothing because it's just really a plain white shirt. So moving on to his shoes, you're just gonna give him just normal shoes and make them black. So next you're gonna go down to accessories, give him a leather belt, again the black color, but for his tie it's actually gonna be a bit different. In the movie seemed like a bit weird, and I found kind of almost the perfect texture and color for it. So you're gonna use like this like gray color, and you're gonna find the 6th texture. There you go. So I think that actually looks very accurate to how his tie appears in the movie. Space expression, that's all like whatever you want. But I'll just give him neutral eyebrows. And of course, neutral eyes. I think that works pretty well. And for his mouth, yeah, going down, well, actually facial hair, you're gonna give him a goatee and make it this like brown color. And for the texture, just use this to kind of make it like a bit wavy almost. So for his mouth, you are gonna give him a sad mouth. And for his hair, finally, you're gonna go to spiked hair. That's actually the most accurate to his appearance in the movie. And make it the same brown color and the same texture as the goatee. Here he is, Tony Stark, and of course the Iron Man Mark 85 suit. So now that we have finally completed it, let's just go down and see him. So now that we are in the open world, you can finally see Tony Stark and of course Iron Man in all their glory. So yeah, there you go. Personally, I think this is actually very accurate. I kind of wish I could have added a better texture, but I really don't think the color would be very accurate. And of course, again, like I said, you could always use, the black suit, but I just think this looks a bit better. I'm very happy with the tie. I really like how that turned out. And his overall face and hair, I think that looks very fitting. I think his hair looks very accurate, the color. It kind of looks like a flushed brown, which is very accurate to the movie since he is getting a bit older. And I think, the goatee works and the overall, face looks very great. Now let's just transform into Iron Man. Alright, there you go. I kind of wish there was a better transformation style than smoke for Iron Man. I was thinking fire, but that wouldn't really look that well. And what is that? Alright, that was a bit odd. So, yeah, I'm actually very proud of how the suit turned out. I think the shiny texture really adds to it. And I really like, the arc reactor and the eyes, how they glow. I think it's actually pretty accurate. The reason I added the gray belt and knee pads was to kind of incorporate gray into the suit. Because, I couldn't really add it anywhere else. So yeah, I think this looks very great. And you guys are probably wondering why I added a hood. The main reason was because, it kind of looks a lot more accurate. And it's probably the best way to make, the Iron Man suit helmet. So, yeah, I think the colors are actually pretty good as well. The toned down red. I think that looks pretty good. So, yeah, let's just get on to the abilities. So here are all the different abilities for Iron Man. So firstly, I did give him a sword, again to simulate the nanotechnology and how it can turn into things. I guess martial arts could have worked maybe even better, but I just tried to be creative and use the sword. So yeah, that's how it works. And the next ability I gave him was Psychic Boom. That looks very cool, because the suit is actually very strong that he wears. And I bet it could do that. And the third ability is actually Laser Blast. I think that looks pretty good, and of course I had to give it to him. That's kind of a given. Alright, so the next ability is Force Field. Yeah, because he did use one in the movie to block him and Hawkeye when Hulk was about to snap. And sorry, that was a bit of a spoiler. So yeah, it is pretty movie accurate. And the final ability is actually probably one of my favorite abilities in the game, Flight. It's just so fun, and it works so well. It looks pretty cool too. I kind of wish there was flight animations, but I think this works as well. And who is this random? Hello, random person. And oh my gosh, I got stuck in the wall. And it works so well. Okay, yeah, make sure to be careful when you're playing around with the fly ability. Don't get stuck in any walls like I did. So personally, I'm actually very happy with the way the suit turned out. I think it looks pretty accurate, along with, of course, Tony Stark. He actually does look pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, in the comments below, make sure to tell me your thoughts and you know, how can I improve it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. So bye guys.